Victor, never one to back down, tries to convince Nikki that he's ready to back down from Glissade. However, true to his nature, this promise is just a way to appease Nikki. In reality, Victor has a completely different plan. Next week, he plans to team up with Diane Abbott, a character who is equally cunning. The two will embark on a new plot to undermine the power of their other rivals. While Victor may outwardly reassure Nikki that everything will be fine, inwardly, he's preparing to take more drastic action than ever. While Victor deals with the complications of his marriage, in another corner of Genoa City, Nate Hastings gets a surprise when Amy Lewis unexpectedly returns to town. Once a special person in Nate's life, Amy makes him reminisce about the old days and questions the real reason she's back. Is Amy bringing back some broken relationship, or is she here to reclaim something that once belonged to her? Amy's return not only surprises Nate, but also makes him rethink his current feelings and the people in his life. In a short time, she makes him flutter and brings back feelings that have never really disappeared. Genoa City, with its complicated relationships and unexpected events, now becomes a place for Amy to test her limits and those around her. Phyllis, a fiercely protective mother, faces a major legal challenge when she refuses to let her son Daniel choose Christine, aka the Bug, as his lawyer. The tension in Phyllis' relationship with Christine has been building for a long time, and now she is even more reluctant to let her former rival stand up to defend her son's rights. Daniel, having grown up and decided to make his own choice, believes that Christine is the best person to take on this role. However, if Daniel is not released on bail, Phyllis may try her best to convince him to change his mind. For Phyllis, Christine's presence brings a simmering resentment, like adding fuel to the fire. She believes that Christine may not have Daniel's best interests at heart, and she is willing to fight for what she believes is right. But Daniel, with his sense of maturity and determination, may stand up for his choice, even if it upsets his mother. This will not only test Phyllis' resolve, but also serve as a lesson to her about respecting her son's right to self-determination. Intertwined relationships, unpredictable plots, and risky decisions have turned Genoa City into a place of intense power and emotional struggles. Will Victor continue to control the game with Nikki? Is Nate ready to face his past with Amy, or will he seek a new path? And will Phyllis be able to accept and support her son's decision? These developments will bring shock and suspense, keeping the audience hooked to the complex story of the young and the restless. In another development, Phyllis Summers, a strong-willed mother who is always ready to fight for her children, is having difficulty facing the choice of her son, Daniel. Phyllis has long disliked Christine, nicknamed the Bug, and has had many conflicts with her in the past. With a heart full of love, Phyllis cannot bear the thought of Christine representing Daniel in his legal matters. For her, Christine cannot be the best protector of her son's interests, especially when she herself has experienced fierce conflicts with Christine. However, Daniel, now an adult, is no longer the boy Phyllis can protect forever. He is confident in his choices and determined to have Christine represent him, believing that she is the only one who can ensure justice for him. This puts Phyllis in a difficult situation, between wanting to protect her son and respecting his right to self-determination. If Daniel is not released on bail, Phyllis will face a difficult choice. Will she try to convince her son to change his mind, or accept that he is old enough to make his own decisions? Life in Genoa City has never been peaceful, with conflicts, calculations, and emotions intertwined. The struggle for power, the struggle between values and loyalties, has made the lives of each character complex and fascinating. Victor, Nikki, Nate, Phyllis, and Daniel are all at major crossroads, where each choice carries consequences and unpredictable changes. Can questions of trust, loyalty, and forgiveness lead them to a happy ending, or will Genoa City continue to be a place of endless struggle? The Young and the Restless promises to bring dramatic ups and downs. Subscribe to Yonder to stay up to date with the latest news on our channel. Young and the Restless spoilers reveal the tense meeting between Lily and Nikki takes place in the Chancellor's luxurious office. Nikki, with her extensive experience in the business world and sharp vision, makes no secret of her desire to run the Chancellor with complete control. However, she still hopes that Lily will agree to work again as a core member of the team. Nikki proposes a new partnership, a way to share responsibility and influence. Lily, despite having a certain respect for Nikki, still stands by her position. After the ups and downs of her career and the fatigue from difficult decisions, Lily does not want to work under anyone again. She believes that Jill, who has been a strong supporter, will soon recognize her worth and fire Billy Abbott to put her back in the top leadership position. Therefore, Lily tactfully but firmly rejects Nikki's offer, expressing that she will not back down again. In another direction, Victor Newman, a powerful and mysterious figure, is formulating another plan for Lily. He reveals to Devin Hamilton Winters his intention to bring Lily to work at Winters. This could be a new solution if Lily fails to reach an agreement with Jill, and Victor hopes that a leadership role at Winters would be a more suitable choice for Lily. Meanwhile, Victor does not stop there. He has a meeting with Kyle, and this conversation is definitely not a normal exchange. As Victor makes his cautious words, the atmosphere begins to become tense, and Kyle senses a sense of potential danger. Victor subtly implies that Diane Jenkins, who has ambitions to rise up and take over the CEO position at Glissade, could become a direct threat to Kyle's ambitions. Victor's words leave Kyle confused. His relationship with Jack Abbott, his father, has improved recently, but Victor seems to be using this to create more pressure. Victor implies that he will consider Diane's offer seriously unless Kyle can prove that he has the right skills to take the position and remove Jack Abbott from the competition. This may be part of Victor's strategy to test Kyle's loyalty and motivation. Sally, on the other hand, is surprised to receive a new assignment. The assignment comes suddenly and unexpectedly, leaving her wondering about the nature of the new job. It seems that this is part of a project by Marquette Z, or perhaps a job that Billy has asked her to help with an interior decoration. Sally will also likely have to prepare special costumes for the upcoming Halloween. She begins to think about designing punk rock costumes, a request that is said to have come from Billy, who wants Johnny Abbott to be able to transform into a rebellious and stylish image for the festival. Lily continues to face difficult career choices, while also having to deal with tensions between her partners. Victor, a powerful and calculating man, is secretly monitoring and controlling the events around her as well as Kyle and those involved. Meanwhile, Sally is also on a journey to find her role, with a new mission that opens up opportunities but also challenges. All create a colorful picture in The Young and the Restless, where each character has to fight for their position and honor in this fierce business world. Who will be the ultimate winner, and will relationships break or become stronger after calculations and challenges? Next, Victor Newman is in the midst of a tumultuous business and personal life when he is pushed into a corner, forced to face the consequences of his calculated actions. Although he has kept his true ownership of Glissade a secret, this information has inadvertently fallen into the hands of his wife, Nikki. Now Victor must not only justify but also defend his position to the woman he loves dearly. In a tense conversation, Nikki confronts Victor, questioning his integrity and demanding an explanation. Although she is familiar with Victor's schemes, concealing this vital information is unforgivable. Frustration and betrayal are rising inside her, and she is determined not to let Victor off the hook. Nikki realizes that control of Glissade could bring new risks and conflicts between the families, and she feels it is her responsibility to protect the common good of the Chancellor family.